to this place called Lazise. Literally slapping these ugly sandals. Like, we are going to basically see this cute little town and explore and have some dinner there, and then we will head off for a cute little sunset boat ride. So looking forward to that. Hey guys, welcome to day 2 of Lake Garda, Italy. So we woke up to this beautiful breakfast. This was the beautiful view that we had just outside our hotel. We got ready, had breakfast, and then went out rather than doing it the other way, because it just means we're more quicker and we can get on with the day. One big issue in the area that we were in, or just in that area of Italy, there was a big bus issue. The buses weren't running on time. Like, when I say it's not even 5-10 minutes out, like, it's genuinely half an hour, 45 minutes to an hour delays. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just a Pescara del Garda thing, but yeah, the buses unfortunately weren't on time, so it was just kind of more us waiting around in the hot heat, dying to get on a bus as soon as possible. But anyways, we got on a bus eventually, and we basically were headed to Lazise. Very exciting. It was very busy. I think this was like a tourist attraction, so lots of people were here. We took in the views as we were kind of strolling our way down. So this was actually a famous castle. It's called Castello Scaligero de Lazise, and it was actually built by the Scaligero family, and it's actually a medieval fortress. Funny story, so as we were kind of circling this castle, we were trying to find an entrance point, because we were like, well, we want to obviously go inside and actually see if we can get in. And we were just walking around, and then we go on Google Maps, and then eventually it gave us a little entrance. Find an entrance point, all for us to see that the gate was fully closed, barred off. There was a sign which we couldn't read, but we figured out, actually, this is private property. We cannot enter, okay? It's not open to the public. So that was really embarrassing. I also had really cute shops nearby. This was a stunning shop. They had such beautiful jewelry and just like cute little things to take away back, you know, as souvenirs.
I've walked through cities, felt it all, the rhythm of life, the stories untold, in the quiet moments, the chaos.
So guys, I'm just sitting on the bench now. We actually had dinner. We had some pizza, Italian pizza, very cheesy, which was good. And now we're just sitting across the lake. So really peaceful, but yeah, getting in the sun, which is needed, and then hopefully get some ice cream soon. Very interesting. They actually had policemen policing the zebra crossing. I mean, wow. Anyways, so we got back to where we were staying, and basically they had a boat stand which we could obviously book boat tours. So we booked a sunset tour the day before, and honestly it was such a cute little sunset tour, and would definitely recommend if you're in the area.
No promise, no chains, and just the wind and the rain. We'll dance in the fire and disappear like a fleeting desire. No pro.
What a lovely, peaceful end to the night. We weren't just ready yet to call it a night, because we actually headed up to a special spot that was near our area, which you could get a really nice view of the stunning sunset. It was lovely. We obviously had to end the night with a lovely slush drink, because why not? This was honestly so refreshing, and it was so interesting how they made their slush, because in the UK, the slush would already be mixed in the colour, but here all the slush is technically without flavour, so it all just comes out as white, and then they end up putting the syrup in after, so then you kind of have to like give it a little mix so the syrup kind of seeps into everything, but it was quite interesting to see how they make slushes here. Nonetheless, it was a lovely and nice end to the night, and now we're going to smoothly transition to day 3. So here is our breakfast of today. Of course, had to have some lovely cornflakes, and the way the breakfast setting is set up is we have the beautiful lake right in front of us, and basically today we were going to head to Verona, and right beside our hotel was this little tourist centre where you could actually go in and buy your bus tickets, your train tickets, like boat trips, everything you can basically book from there. So all of our questions that we had in terms of how we were going to get to different places, we asked the tourist guide, who was really helpful. Today, obviously, we were heading to Verona, so we got our tickets and we were on our way. So Verona was a place that I really wanted to visit for numerous reasons. Obviously, one being to see Juliet's house, Juliet's balcony, Casa di Giulietta, whatever you want to call it. But obviously, Romeo and Juliet, Verona was the place in which the story was set. So it does kind of hold that kind of special memory story. Obviously, it's fictional, not true, as in real, but it's just kind of now this popular tourist destination and just kind of like a little magical, like, film story moment. And I was kind of doing a little Google search because I found out that Juliet's balcony was actually free entry. You could just go in and kind of view the balcony like that. However, because it's been such a popular tourist destination, they have now made it so that you have to pay to enter to see the balcony. The price to basically view Casa di Giulietta wasn't actually expensive whatsoever. So then we saw this TikTok and came across it, and we found out that actually there is a shop right beside the balcony actually, which you would just need to go in and purchase a dessert, like in our case we purchased tiramisu. You basically pay for a dessert, but that dessert gives you the ability to see the view. So they have a window within their shop which literally overlooks the balcony. Literally in that area there were so many shops, lunch spots and stuff like that, and really nice buildings. So we just had a little wander around. And also there was like a market, so this was the market that we went to, and I think it was one of the main markets, so it just kind of had so many different stalls. And I saw these really cool masks, and we actually saw quite a few of these masks in the area and just dotted around also when we went to Venice. And I did a bit of research after and found out these masks are part of the Venetian carnival that would happen like back in the day, and they are still happening till this day. So very interesting. We saw this beautiful stretch of water with these lovely buildings, and basically just kind of overlooking the historic old town. A tall building, I don't know what it's called, but it genuinely felt like Tangled. Just with the whole entire view, it genuinely felt like Tangled.
I've walked through cities, felt it all. The rhythm of life, the stories untold. In the quiet moments, the chaos.
So after that lovely scenic walk, we actually took a cable car right to the top, so we could get a beautiful panoramic bird's eye view type view of the literally entire historic old town and kind of the city of Verona. It was absolutely breathtaking. Like, we did not expect to see the views that we saw because they were so pretty. Honestly, like the greenery, everything was beautiful, and just having the water there, oh my god, it was stunning. So we took really cute photos at the top, and the cable car ride was actually not bad. It was really quick. I think it was like a minute or something to go up and down. But yeah, it was so lovely, and people were taking crazy photos. Like, I saw one girl literally standing right on the edge of that ledge. I mean, it's all well and great for getting really cute photos, but you kind of want to live to see those photos. It's not safe if people are standing right close to the edge, but it was such a lovely experience, and I would definitely recommend because you get a really nice view of the old town and Verona. So yeah, that marks the end of day 2 and 3 of Italy. We spent a lovely day in Lazise, and the next day we went to Verona, and it was absolutely amazing. I actually recorded this clip, which is the view from our hotel. And as you can tell, it's very loud, lots of hustle and bustling, but it just shows at night it can be very loud, which can't be great for sleeping, but nonetheless, it was lovely, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye!